What's up, guys? This is the Cowboy, James Storm, and you're watching The Stunner. And if you're not, sorry about your damn luck.
Hey, it's Josh from The Stunner. We're here at All In all weekend long, and it's incredible here with James Storm. Beer Money, sir. How are we?
Man, I'm doing good, man. It's beer 30 somewhere, is what I say.
Oh, well, how are the beers here in Texas? When you're in Texas, are you going for the locals, for Shiner and some other stuff here?
Yeah, really any town I go to, I always try to find like a local beer because it's always good to support the local, beer makers and stuff or whatever. But I found out that the beer here in Texas is actually colder than anywhere else I've been. And I think it's just because it's hot as piss here. so it makes the beer very cold here.
Now, this is very important. What is your beer Mount Rushmore?
I don't really have a Mount Rushmore beer. The funny thing is, I'm more of a Jack Daniel's drinker than anything.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if I got to do beer, it's usually it doesn't matter as long as it's cold. That's how.
I like it. Well, what is your favorite entrance theme of all time? We obviously cover music here. I'm curious, what entrance theme gets you hyped and gets you excited?
Well, I mean, I would definitely have to say mine, Longnecks Rednecks. Number one, because I helped write it and everything and whatever. But it also, it's really cool because I did a music video and I had some of my friends that were in it who, Montgomery Gentry, Troy, who passed away. So it's always cool to kind of go back and watch that music video. And I just remember how much fun we had that day because they brought their tour bus there and they were supposed to play at the Grand Ole Opry that night. Well, we got so drunk doing the music video that they had to postpone the Grand Ole Opry for like an hour and a half to sober up. So it's always good memories that, every time I hear, sorry about your damn luck, I always think of those guys and stuff. So,
being a fan of that music, what an honor it must be to have been at the Opry, right? To be, what a hallowed stage, right?
Yeah, it's one of those places, and it's kind of like when I was growing up, I used to go to the National Fairgrounds with my grandfather and watch USWA wrestling with Jackie Fargo and Tojo Yamamoto and all these guys. And so I actually trained in that same building. So it was really cool. But I remember that building being so much bigger when I was little, and then going to the Grand Ole Opry, I remember I got to go to it when I was little. And then probably a couple of years ago, I was like, it seemed a lot bigger, but it still has that same special feeling. Like you just have those memories just come rushing back no matter what. So it's really cool.
Incredible. We also have a lot of new fans that are always entering into the world. If you met a new fan and said, I want to get into wrestling, and they said, make me a mixtape of like the best matches, what would you sort of put on that mixtape?
Man, it would be a lot of Mr. Perfect matches. Mr. Perfect, Jake Snake, and Bret Hart. I always tell people, I'm like go watch Bret Hart for executing moves. Go watch Mr. Perfect in doing bumps and stuff, and go watch Jake Robertson doing interviews. That's my little triangle there. Like that's what I kind of patterned myself out of as well, like doing promos. Because I remember growing up with Jake Roberts, like. He didn't never really talk loud, like you wanted to turn the TV up to hear what he was saying, and you knew that he knew that what he was saying he was going to do. So I always tell people, you got to believe your own stuff. If you don't believe it, no one else will. So.
Final question. When you're at the gym, you guys are, obviously staying in incredible shape.
You mean Jim's Bar and Grill?
Jim's Bar and Grill. When you're hoisting up all that food and doing those food reps
right.
and those beer reps, what music do you listen to? What's on your playlist that gets you amped?
Oh man, I actually listen to like a lot of Godsmack and like death metal, whatever. And everybody's like, "Wait, you're supposed to be the country guy." But like when I'm working out, like I just want to, throw them weights around and do it. And you can't do it to, Conway Twitty and stuff. So you got to throw some rock in there. And I'm a big AC/DC fan, Motley Crue, all that. So I got all those guys blaring it, in my headphones as well. So and some Eazy-E. I'm a huge Eazy-E fan. So.
Nothing wrong with Eazy-E, 8-Ball Junkie.
Because the boys in the hood.
The boys in the hood are always hard. Can't thank you enough. Hope you have an incredible weekend and great meeting you.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.